Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Your boy Brandon Berg. Driving around Houston right now. But I really want to get into a fun fact, historical fun fact, about the where the word Egypt really comes from. Now, actually, I talked a little bit about the origin of the name Egypt. I actually have to apologize. I totally misread the name of the actual city, the place. So I apologize for that misuses of the word I was kind of misinformed with the name of the city. Um, but yes, it's like everybody know Egypt. The real name is Kemet. A lot of people really don't know. It's actually come from the word Kemet. The Kemesia civilization or Egypt, whatever, kind of not really exchangeable, but exchangeable, but it's still the same people we're talking about. It's got at least a 20,000 year history. Now, 20,000 years is not just, I'm not just saying just being humans in that land or area, but 20,000 years of being very advanced and having a very complex civilization. Don't get me wrong, there's other civilizations besides Kemet that is also around 10,000, 6,000, 8,000, probably even older than that. There've been records of civilization that's well over 100 plus, 200 plus thousand years old, and they were very technically advanced society. So let's not kid ourselves that quote Egyptian is the only advanced civilization during that time. But yeah, I digress. But yes, but let me actually want to break a little bit down more about the origin of Egypt and how it came to be. Now, everybody know Egypt is actually derived from Greek. The Greek, at the time, or Mycenaeans, that's actually like Macedonia and that area. Uh, when they arrived in Kemet, they arrived in one of the first cities. One of the first cities that was called Hawa Kalpata, um, with an H in the beginning. But how you say it, you don't say it with the H. You say it with the WT in the front. But the Greeks, when they came to the city, um, they couldn't they couldn't really say the name. So what they basically used a allegor term called Egypto, and that was their that was their meaning of the city. Now Kawakapatal was the name of the city of that was in I think I forgot what the language. The language is ancient Egyptian, so it will be meaning of the house of Ptah. That was a god. Um, that actually is where they renamed the city to Memphis. And yes, so Memphis is a Greek word, but the original word for Memphis, that was one of the first cities that they came to. They actually named it Aegypto. That was really what they was actually they kind of misformed, and they end up because they couldn't really pronounce the original name of that city. That is Awa Kalpata. I think the spelling is HWT dash KA dash PHAT. That's the original spelling of the original city that was the name of what you say of kind of like of a new of Memphis. Now Memphis is ancient. I think Memphis is actually a ruined city now. Uh, but that was, but Memphis was the secondary name of that city. Um, so it was called. I think it was. If you take the meaning and I think in hieroglyphic, it was supposed to be the house of wisdom. So it was a very knowledgeable city. But yeah, like I said, when the Greeks arrived in ancient Egypt, I mean Kemet, it was probably around let's probably say around 1000 BC. Um, Around that time, like around 1000 BC. So I think around that time period, between 1500 BC. Um, but yeah, man, like I said, like a lot of people didn't know that Egypt is not an original African name. Um, it's really Kemet. Um, so always want to put the truth out there and let you know that a lot of these names, even in ancient civilizations, most of them come from Greek origin. Like I said, the Greeks were one of the original Europeans that actually started to explore, and I always like to get that a little bit of information out so people don't be misinformed of why would they call this, why would they call that. So, but yeah, that was my little fun fact for today about the original word of Egypt. Like I said, I'll get with you guys a little bit later on. I'll probably drop another comment. Um, but yeah, man, just like I said, man, just enjoy the day. I mean, right now, my day is it's okay. It's raining a lot, but just enjoy the day, and I'll leave the link in the description. And I'll hit you guys later. All right, one.